out of my apartment, and guess what I found? Well, my cousin actually found it, and he was like, "Cute, it's yours." And I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" Like, "Yeah, it's mine. What is it?" And then he handed me a $2 bill. A $2 bill. So I'm gonna just take this as one door open, another door. As one door closed, another door is open. And God, I just pray that leaving from this space, that you open doors for me and my child, that financially, mentally, that my life elevate in ways that I only dreamed and imagined of. I pray that my manifestations come true. I pray that everything that is for me is making its way to me, and that okay. I just pray that everything that's for me is making its way to me, that me taking this risk and leaving behind my comfortableness and going in a space where me going into a space of unknown. Like, I just pray that moving forward, that that everything works out for me. I pray that everything works out for me and my son. And as I said, I close this door, I just pray that more doors are open. Blessings and prosperity, peace, happiness, love, and family. Here we go. Every 6 months. Every 6 months. I don't know if y'all been watching, or like, I don't know. But like, if you just pay attention, like, my life changes every 6 months. And I used to get all upset and afraid when certain things was happening in my life, especially when I did not understand. But I just learned to not lean on my own understanding and trust in the Lord. When situations like this happen, you know what you have to do? Walk by faith and not by sight. And walking by faith is not for the weak. Okay? You gotta really, really put your trust into God, and just know that when He's trying to get your attention, when He's talking to you, when He's moving, you gotta know. You gotta have that inner knowing, like, this is not personal, this is spiritual, this is bigger than me. This is not my fight. It's not my fight. So I don't gotta fight, because this is not my fight. All I gotta do is put my eyes, put my heart, everything into God right now. Like, mind, body, and soul, dedicating it to God right now, and just trusting that I'm gonna come up out of this. Me and my baby, we gonna come up out of this. Like, me and him, we gonna come up out of this. Like, walking through the storm, not even getting touched, because God got me. And as long as you stay in your word, you stay in prayer, you stay praising, you stay giving thanksgiving, like reading Psalms every night, like, He got me. I got him, he got me. That is my, like, I don't know, like, one of my friends told me, you making your situation right now look so easy. Because God, let me tell you, learning how to not move based off of emotions, but really truly having peace in God, having joy, like relying on Him, like, no matter what, when you cry out to Him. He hear your cries, He hear you, He see you, and He know your heart. And I'm just like, these transition points in my life, I kind of get excited, because I'm ready to see what be on the other side for me when I go through them. Certain things, like, out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. I don't know. I think the hardest thing about going through transitions like this, especially like keep moving be having to answer certain questions to him, that, because like he gets, boy, you would be surprised. Like, I mean, like, have y'all ever just like sat down and like talked to a kid? Like, you ask them questions, like my baby really holds a conversation, and he's a critical thinker. So like, the way that he communicates with me, the conversations that we have, like, I just be like, sometimes I don't be knowing how to answer. But I also, one thing that I have learned with going through these trials and going through different things, emotions and stuff, is like, I've learned to communicate with my child about what it is that I'm facing. Not necessarily everything, but just like, mommy is not happy right now. Mommy is feeling this way right now. Mommy is, we're going through this, and we, you know, like, it's a process. Like, we can't just do this and we can't just do that. Like, just explain to him so that he knows why I'm like, if I get a little frustrated, it's not that I'm being mean. It's just that mommy has a lot on her plate right now. And but one thing that I can say is, I feel like during this time, like, having my child is like a breath of fresh air. I feel like like, being in situations like this kind of, it really humbles you, and it shows your heart. I feel like, was I too comfortable at my parents' house? Maybe. So maybe it was time for me to go. Maybe it was time for a shift. It was time for a change. And within, like, being out, I could say, like, I feel like I have been spending more time with my baby. I have been playing with him more, like, just doing the things that we used to do when we were in our house, like when it was just me and him. So I'm kind of glad, and I see the joy all over his face. Like, that's why, another reason why I can't even be sad, because we spending time that we weren't spending together before. So like, now, like, he gets to run around and buy him another basketball court. Yeah, the boy got so many basketball courts, y'all, it's crazy. But buy him another basketball court. So we watch him play basketball. I done came up with him a chant, and my boy go beast mode when he hear that chant. So I'm just like, okay, like, you know, we creating our own memories, we creating our own things. Like, boom, my baby love when I dance with him. So standing in front of a mirror and dancing with him is like one of the highlights of his day. So just being able to turn on music and play what I want to play, and just put my baby on my back and just vibing with him, and just knowing like he happy. So it's just like, I thank God for the peace that I have in the midst of the storm. Walking by faith, not by sight. I trust in God with all my heart and all my might. As I'm leaving spaces and I'm entering new spaces, more doors of opportunity are opening for me. Doors of opportunity, everything. And it's just a matter of time before I am in my own home. Okay? Because it's time. And let me tell y'all too, another thing is, there is no shortcuts to life. Oh, y'all, there's no shortcuts to life. So finding the house, getting approved for somewhere, is like, when you don't be doing what you're supposed to do, paperwork wise, the correct way, it makes things harder on you in the long run. So just get your business in order. Get your business in order. You know what I'm saying? Focus on God. Put God first. In this situation, I'm definitely like putting God first. I pray to God. I cry out to God. Call on Him. I'm not leaning on my own understanding. I'm trusting Him, and He giving me the signs. He's showing me the way. So it's like, I'm not bothered. And I know that there's more in store for me and my child, and that we will be moving into our own home comfortably very soon. And everything is working out for my good. That this is my season. The seasons are changing. There has been a shift. And baby, I am elevating. And another thing I do know for sure, and one thing I'm learning in this whole situation is God's rejection is protection, okay? And don't you forget it.